Hi, bitches! Welcome to the Cruella and Ursula show.
I'm Cruella.
And I am Ursula. We are evil, and we love it.
Ursula, darling, what the fuck is up with those heinous eyebrows?
Are you for real? You look nuts.
Nuts as in
You're
gorgeous.
Listen, I am a sea witch. That means my ass can be underwater and above water. So I'll just throw you in the water and you're dead.
Have you seen my vehicle?
Have you seen my castle?
I made this coat out of the souls of puppies.
When you fuck with me, I spin real fast and I become a giant octopus. And I fuck your shit up. Fuck your shit up. I'm gonna start with doing my base. What my base is going to be is a combination of two things. The Mayron cream makeup in white, and then I'm using the Ben Nye cream colors in Vivid Violet.
For my look, I'm actually just using my own flesh. So I'm just gonna apply my foundation that I normally use, which currently is the MAC Studio Water Weight. Cruella is human. You just use your own makeup. Right.
So I literally dig out some on this guy on a tweezer, and then I am putting it into a palette and I'm gonna mix it with the white. And I'm just gonna use the bottom of a brush, one of these. Here we go.
The hardest part about her look really is the eyes, because it's her eyebrows and her
They're very
shadow.
strong.
Very strong. And the shape of them, I feel like, has to be correct, or it'll just look like you have a dark smoky eye.
The other thing I'm going to emphasize is there's a part in this where when I do my eyes and I extend my eyebrow all the way up to almost my forehead. When you would do this, you will have to block out your eyebrows.
Slap it on.
Slap it on.
While she's putting on her purple face, I'm going to do my eyebrows almost like how I usually do them, using the product I usually use, which is the Benefit Browsing. It's the one that has the gel and the powder. Except for that, I'm going to draw the eyebrow in a little bit more exaggerated, like arch through the top, and a little more squared, because that's how hers are.
Cheers to you, besties. I'm going to plop this all over with this guy. Alright, so now I'm going to take my Real Techniques blending brush and just go to town.
What if I did my eyebrows this pointy?
Well, we saw that today.
Oh, we did see that, and they worked at a store where they sell makeup. So I have outlined the shape that I want on my brows, which is a sharper, more squared shape than what I would have naturally.
The base is up.
What is that song?
The heat is on.
The heat is on!
The heat is on.
Any old eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance on me balls.
I am now.
Oh my god.
Now what's gonna happen?
Now what's the days and the times and the days
I'm
and the
using
times?
my Ben Nye cream color palette Lumiere.
Creeper.
And what this has in it is cream little dealy doos. And I'm gonna use this blue, it's called Cosmic Blue, to start giving myself a little bit of contour. Walking around, walking around. So her chin is really pronounced. It's very like, kind of bulbous.
So I'm gonna start my eye shape using the Smoke Balm from The Balm. It is just a smoky eye trio. It has a nice gray and a black and then a highlight, which is actually all you need for this look. So I'm gonna start with the gray and like a flat like shader brush, a smaller one, so you can use it to detail.
So I'm blending this a little bit. Now, we are gonna go back and do all of this again with actually a blue shadow, but right now we're just kind of hammering out the look, and we're gonna put more blue around the nose. So we really just kind of want to outline our features. And I'm gonna go underneath too, because again, that's gonna help really make this chin kind of look like a ball.
Okay, so you can see that I started the shape. Her shadow, it's black, but I did it in gray first, goes all the way up to her eyebrow at the top here, and almost becomes one. And then it rounds down just before like the high point of an arch. So it has like this like teardrop camper shape.
Just smile like this and then kind of outline those lines that pop up. You do that. Everybody has them. Okay, I'm not
I
old.
think it's called wrinkles.
No, it's not. It's called your nasal labial.
Like how you're trying to describe it as wrinkles.
And then we're shading it. She's an asshole. And then we're gonna shade. All right, so now we're gonna do the hairline. And then down the temple. Add it.
All right, so I'm gonna try not to get this all over my face when I'm just gonna apply the black over the gray.
Underneath the jaw, the jowl jaws. Jowl jaws. And buff it out. Again, just like you would normally contour your face, but you know, just use blue and make your face purple. So I'm gonna take a huge big fluffer brush like this and kind of beat up the powder so it gets really loose, right? Because I have a loose powder, but it's Ben Nye, it's a banana powder, and that wouldn't work. So we're gonna lightly put it all over the face.
So I am tapping this black into the front part of my brow.
It softens that purple, but it also sets all of this makeup. A white eyeliner, a black liner, and a liquid liner. I am using the Sugar Pill palette, Addicted to Pretty eyeshadow collection that has these two colors in it. They are called Velocity and Mochi. And all right, I'm using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk.
What do you think people describe us as? Not Woodland Sprite, I'm gonna guess.
I don't know if people describe us. Are we being
I
described?
mean, just in general.
I don't know.
Wild beast women?
Wild beast women. No, I don't know what people would describe us as. Tell us what you're gonna describe us as.
Oh God, no!
Well, I mean,
don't
you're
ask for that shit.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna etch out where I want my eyebrows to be, and I want them to be pretty high. So here and here. All of the makeup underneath that has got to go from that spot down to my eyeballs.
So how come you don't just leave that blank? I'm sincerely asking.
Because if I left it blank, then it would be really hard. It's just more work to kind of etch it out first and then be careful and not hit it and go around it with a brush.
Oh,
and
it's
all
just
that
above
stuff.
your brow, your natural brow?
No, into my eyeball.
Oh.
To here. Just this. So it makes it easier to not have to, this is easier to wipe it down than it is to like not do it.
So now I'm going back to the smaller brush to define the shape more with the black.
Now we're going to draw on Ursula's eyebrows. And they're going to go right underneath where this white line is. I'm going to use the Tartiest Clay Paint Liner by Tarte. And the brush that it actually comes with, it's an angled liner brush. Swoop first, and then I'm going to bring them all the way up.
So now I'm going to take my regular brow brush, I use like a small angle brush, and fill in my brow over what I already did with black.
One eyebrow, children. Look at that bad lad. This is also what I'm talking about, blocking out your eyebrows, because right here you're going to put shadow, and if you had eyebrows there, it would be real weird looking. The texture would be off. Blocking your eyebrows is as simple as just using a glow stick. A glue stick.
Oh my
Not
God.
a glow stick.
Glow stick? What would that be like? That
It would not be blocking them out. You would have
You'd be lighting them up.
the brightest brows in the town.
And they'd be on ecstasy.
We're sculpting out a new eye. We're going to use a black liner, black eyeliner. This is a Mirabella liner in Smoke. To here and then down.
So in the space where there's nothing, because everything's black in that teardrop sort of shape, I'm just going to highlight with the highlight shade that's in this palette right here. Because she has, if you look at Cruella on Once Upon a Time, she's got like a dewy highlight.
Oops.
She's glowy.
There's a Morphe black shadow, and I'm going to fill this all in.
Next I'm going to use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. It's black. And giving like just a natural wing on top, like a small wing.
And then we're gonna take that same black shadow and lightly start to fill in this space between these two black lines, but not all the way. You don't wanna like block it out. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the milk liner, I'm gonna put it all over because I want these colors to be very, very pigmented. We're gonna start with the Velocity, this blue. This Velocity blue is also the shade that we're gonna go through and do the rest of our contouring on our face with. And we're mixing, then we're gonna mix into the Mochi, this teal tone, and blend that all the way down to the eye.
So now I'm gonna move on to some contouring because the character on Once, she's a very thin lady. So she has some cheekbones that I do not have. I mean, she's mean, so she's probably hangry.
Well, she's probably hangry.
Yeah. What am I doing? Oh. Nobody knows what I'm doing.
The dark blue is like your crease. This is all your lid. Does that make sense?
Ooh. Oh yeah. This makes you instantly look evil. Now I'm just gonna buff this with a normal brush that I usually would maybe buff something with.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Now we're gonna just do a ton of shading. This is the time we shade. We're gonna make sure this black that is in our inner area is nice and faded and shaded and beautiful. We're gonna go back and put eyeliner and stuff on, but just in a minute. I just want to make sure that this is exactly how I want it. Velocity, this blue, and I'm gonna use that as a contour shade all over my face. I'm going back and forth with the brush with the color and then without the color because I want it to fade out a little bit. So using a brush with nothing on it helps blend it quite a bit.
Draw one because I don't have one. So you can always sharpen your contour by applying your highlight like right under it. Underneath it all.
I just was about to sing that. We're going to contour
as a sea creature.
As a sea creature. Now, the mouth is not done right now, so it still looks kind of crazy because I don't have any of the lipstick on. But, oh, we will do that, don't you fret. For the eyes. The eye. Actually, I'm going to make the under eye like that teal tone. And then I'm going to go through and smoke out underneath with that darker blue. Which
I am mascaraing my lashes.
Alright, eyeliner time. I'm going to use that same Tartiest that I use for the brows. I'm going to use that same brush.
I'm pretty much done except for my lips.
And we knew that she would finish first because, I mean, seriously, look at the difference here.
I feel as if that was rude.
It's not rude. I'm saying the amount of work I have to do is
I
different.
don't have to have a purple skin.
Right. And
no eyebrows
and draw
clown eye.
Right, so there's a little bit more work I have to do on this side of the towel. Alright, next side. Same thing.
I'm gonna look up the weather for Halloween. When I get legs, when I get feet,
Oh my god.
then I can walk all over your face. That's when I'll poo in a real toilet. I mean, that would be my song. Where do you poo in your mermaid? Where does your poo come from if you're Ariel?
That is not to be discussed.
Yes, it is. Where's her poo hole? I need to know. Tell us where you think Ariel's poo hole is.
There is, oh, trust me, there's huge message boards about how mermaids go to the bathroom, how mermaids do it.
Halloween, cloudy, 54 for the high, 73% chance of precipitation.
What's the hourly?
Look at that high. Oh, son of a bitch. So now that she's getting into that thick ass liner,
Alright, my thick ass liner's done, yo!
I'm gonna start my lips, which I don't want to hear about what I'm using because I bought it before there was a scandal and it's just gonna
Lime
happen.
crime.
It's a lime crime, the red velveteen.
So now the bottom liner needs, you have to do two little like out because she has long false lashes, which I'm gonna put false lashes on, but you'll see what I'm doing. Now we're gonna do eyelashes. I'm just gonna put a coat of mascara on, and I'm using these Spooky Dark Maiden Fright Night Lashes by Ardell. Alright, look at these bottom lashes, dolls. Look at them. Look at that. Please look at me.
Those are good. Wish you would have had those for the party.
I'm gonna follow the lips of the line, and we're gonna make them real pointy. See? How you doing? Down here.
I'm Cruella. Disney villains at their finest.
Yeah, we're Disney bitches.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween! Bye, friends! See you later. Bye-bye. You're not the Wicked Witch of the West!
Yes, I am.
No, you are clearly not.
I'm Alphaba with Cruella's outfit on.
What the hell am I gonna
I'm sweating in this fake dog coat. We gotta go. Bye.
do?
Oh, God.
So let's talk about the fact
Oh, my God. It's terrifying.
that this look
Poodles, do you want to take some pictures of us?
is divine, darling, divine.